Okay. I have read the consent form and willing to agree to participate in this study. Yes. I hate this question. Which race, ethnicity best describes you? I'm gonna say other. Excuse me. Other. It's such a dumb question. What does it matter? Like, what is? Why does it matter? What gender are you? What is your gender? Okay. Okay. Which age category do you fit? Do you fit in? Did it, man? I'm old, man. I'm old. What type of community do you live in? I'm in the suburbs. How many children do you have? Why is that your business? I'm just gonna say 0. I don't know why they're asking such a question. What is it? What is that? What? Never mind. What do you consider your primary profession? None of your business. I don't know why you asking these things for. Which of the following pets have you ever owned? Let's say other, none. Which of the following dog types have you ever owned? Never owned a dog in my life. Never, ever. If I ever, oh my God. Rate each of the following types of dogs in terms of bite risk. I don't know what this is. Australian, I'm going to say very high. Beagle, very high. Boxer, very high. I mean, if it eats, then it has to bite. Very high. Collie, very high. Very high. German Shepherd, obviously it's very high. Come on. The Rot, very high. Pitbull, okay, very minimal. Joking. It should be like, for a Pitbull, it should be like extremely high. Extremely high. And I'm not trolling here. All these worthless mutts have a high risk of biting. All of them. If they eat, that means they can bite. Have you ever owned an aggressive dog? Never. Why would someone want to own an aggressive dog? What type of aggression was displayed? Not applicable. Have you ever put an aggressive dog down or had it put down? I never owned one, so therefore no. Have you or any family member ever been bitten by a dog that I know of? I'm going to say no. What breed of dog were they bitten by? I'm going to say no. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say no. If I was trying to be funny, I'd probably say I don't know. No. Which age of dog do you think is most aggressive? They're all. Okay. No. This question with the answers it's still tricky. The most aggressive, obviously, a I guess you would say a young adult to an older dog. Pit bull puppies can be very aggressive, but I think again they are all equally aggressive. Which gender of dog do you think is the most aggressive? I don't know. Like again, I don't even consider gender of the dog. If it's a dog and it attacks and it bites, I'm judging based on the dog that attacks and bites. I'm not thinking about gender, which may actually be considered a factor, but I don't know. I'm gonna say they're equally. Have you ever encountered an aggressive dog owned by someone else? I'll say yes. He had a pit bull. He had a pit bull. Like we used to share the house. He had a pit bull, and I was a little youth back then. I was a little youth, and the pit bull was in the garage. Um, I don't know what happened. I don't know what why I did it, but we went to go check on it, and somehow the dog got loose, and I bolted. I was gone. I was gone. I scraped my knee. I think, yeah, till this day that scrape is still there. I scraped it really, really bad against the ground. But luckily, that thing didn't even touch me. Um, what were you doing at the time that an animal became aggressive? Wait. Uh, yeah. It's tricky. Have you ever encountered an aggressive dog owned by someone? Pit bulls are aggressive, so yes. And they ask, what were you doing at the time that the dog became aggressive? I I was being a child, and I opened this sounds so bad. Opened the garage door. That's all I did. I was being a child. No, that doesn't say. I was I was a child, and I opened the garage door. That's so Anyways, rate each of the following type of dogs on aggressive scale. Uh, I don't know what this is. But I'm gonna say very aggressive. Again, I think all dogs are lethal. Basset Hound, again, they use these types of dogs to hunt other animals, real animals. So I'm gonna say very aggressive. Beagle, if it bites, it's dangerous. So you're gonna get aggressive. ADHD dogs, they're known to be bully breed, so therefore you're aggressive. The bulldog, part of the bully breed family, therefore you're aggressive. The Chow Chow, I think it's that ugly ass orange dog that looks very ugly, so therefore it's aggressive. The Chihuahua, oh my goodness, you could be minding your own business and these things will just bark at you for no reason. You're in a building, you see them on the other side of the glass or whatever, the door, they start barking at you. They're in their car and you're walking by, they start to bark at you. Therefore, they're aggressive. Because no other animal does that. No real animal does that. I walk by birds, cats, etc., rabbits. None of them are barking or doing this crap. Most of the time, it's the Chihuahua always barking at you. You're on public street, minding your own business, and they're always end up barking at you. Like, why? I'm gonna say very aggressive because again, these things are known to, I don't know, they're for like hurting other cattle that are pretty much um being nurtured to be slaughtered. So therefore, it's aggressive. Dalmatians are aggressive. The Dachshund, again, that dog walker was killed by these dogs. So therefore, they're aggressive. Doberman Pinscher, aggressive. German Shepherd, obviously, if the police use them to catch bad guys, they have to be aggressive. If not, why don't they use Chihuahuas? Why don't the police use little poodles? Why doesn't the police use the the Pinscher, but they end up using the German Shepherd? The Great Dane, very aggressive, ugly ass dog. I don't know what this is, but still aggressive. Huskies are known to be very aggressive. Pit bulls, obviously it's a 1. Okay, I'm joking. It's a 5. They're very aggressive. The Pointer, no idea what this is, but it's very aggressive. The Poodle, very aggressive. The Rottweiler, obviously a 1, but no, it's really a 5. The Retriever, we're going to say 5. these things are five. These, whatever these things are, I'm gonna say five. Welsh Corgi also five. Again, if it bites, if it's a dog, therefore it's aggressive. Because you gotta train these things. You gotta train these things not to behave like dogs. You got to. If you just let them roam free around, they're gonna cause problems. They're gonna cause problems naturally. They're going to cause problems, but you gotta train them. You train them with food and all this and that, and there's a chance. There's a chance that you might not get bitten. But if you have to waste time training them, have to put a leash on them, have to set all these boundaries and do all this crap, therefore they're aggressive. Because we don't have to do these things with cats. We don't have to do these things with pet birds or fish. We don't do them with seagulls. It's always dogs. Come on. Seagulls, wild animal. Canadian geese, wild animal. People who go boating, whales, dolphins, wild animals. They see sharks, wild animal. They go out and they see deer and moose, and oftentimes they are not attacked by these wild things. Oftentimes people are not attacked. Even bears. Rarely people are attacked by bears. But dogs, things that you even have to train, you even feed them. They live amongst people for their whole lives. Yet, they're still aggressive. Yet they still want to attack people. It's crazy. It's crazy. What is this shit? Rank the following types of dogs from least to the most aggressive. Alright, we're going to say Pit Bull for sure is the most aggressive. Rottweiler. I'll go German Shepherd. Boxer are very close. Chow Chow. These things are so damn ugly. I'm going to put you right here. Doberman Pinscher. I have no idea what that is. The Beagle. Maybe there. This thing is sort of close to the German Shepherd. The Collie. You're kind of used to. These things are used. If these are what it is, they're used to hurt other animals that are being groomed to get slaughtered. So therefore, they play a part in being aggressive. So that's it. Wait a minute. That's it. Rate each of the following factors that might influence aggressive behavior on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the strongest influence. Each of the following factors which might influence. So genetics, very strong. Age, I'll say it's in the middle. Again, pit bulls, they are born fighting. They're born fighting. They're born biting and chewing. Again, even when you train these things, it's still in them. Whether it's a pit bull or not, their aggressiveness is still in them. Home environment, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter about home environment. A lot of these dogs are raised in, let's say, good homes, minus the stench, and they still attack. Home does not the home environment doesn't mean anything. Does not mean anything. Presence of other animals, boom. Dog see a squirrel, wants to really maul it, or wants to maul it. Presence of children, oh, we all know this one. We all know this. Training. I'll say 4. Gender, again, I don't know. I'll say 3. Rank each of the following factors that might influence aggressive behavior from least influential to most. Again, we'll say genetics. We'll say children, other animals. That's about it. Because these other ones, it's you kind of have to flip a coin. But genetics, again, we know. Again, it's in all dogs to want to attack and maul something to death. It's in all of them. the presence of children. Of course. Dogs, their main target is children. And they're animals, of course. What am I doing? All right. When should an aggressive dog be put down? If it's up to me, put down all dogs, like right now, every single dog. Gather them up and just put them all down before something happens. But there's a lot of so they say aggressive dog should never be put down. Never. First time it bites a non-aggressive adult. When should an aggressive dog be put down? After 2 or more times biting fine. First time biting a child, get put down. After 2 or more bites biting a child, you're done. After attacking another dog, again, you're done. After killing another dog, you're done. You're dead. After attacking or killing any animal, you're dead. After attacking a non-aggressive adult, which results in hospitalization, you're dead, dog. After attacking a non-aggressive adult, which results in death. After attacking a child, which results in hospitalization, and attacking a child, which results in death. So, if a dog nut did this, a certified dog nut, a certified qualified pit bull nutter did this, you know they're not going to click any of these. Again, they won't click if a pit bull attacks a child. They're not going to click these. They want that pit bull to live forever. Even if that pit bull attacks and kills their own children, their own family member, that pit bull nutter, that certified, qualified pit bull nutter would not, I guarantee you, most would not click any of these. None. They wouldn't. Even if they attacked another dog, a child, an adult. They would click the first one. That's how these certified and qualified dog nuts and these certified and qualified pit bull nuts work. I would not be surprised. These dog nuts, they can't surprise me anymore. Should an owner be liable if his or her dog bites an aggressive person? Obviously, and there should be severe punishment. If that dog kills someone, death penalty. If death penalty. Right there, death penalty. If that dog attacks someone, prison. If that dog attacks a child, prison. 25 years. If it has to be life in prison, do it. But again, these dog nuts, they get away with things. They get away with death. They pretty much are getting away with murder. They're getting away with it. And these dog nuts, they have to serve at least 25 years in prison or be sentenced to death if their dog attacks and kills a person or even a child. But if that dog's... Never mind. Well, let's leave it at that. Everybody thinking, oh, this guy is so mean. Man, I'm fed up with this dog culture. And you ask me again, what's worse, the dog or the dog owner? Of course it's the dog owner. Dogs do what they do. But it's these dog owners, these dog lovers that are bringing them in, and they're the ones that are causing the havoc. They're the ones that are causing the havoc. They're the ones that have allowed their children to die by these dogs. The dog did not choose, for the most part, did not choose to go to live in that house. It's these dog nuts that go and pick up and carry and place the dog in their home. Therefore, if that dog kills someone, kills a child, that dog owner or dog owners should be held responsible and should be put in prison and or be sentenced to death. It's not fair. They have something they don't need, a dog which they don't need, and that thing kills someone. We gotta, things gotta be a little strict here. Because these doglets are taking away lives. They've killed and murdered a lot of lives. And nothing happens. Should homeowners insurance companies be allowed to refuse to provide coverage if a customer owns a specific breed that has identified to be by the company as aggressive? Should homeowners insurance companies be allowed to refuse? I would say yes. Like with anything else, there's always the rules. You gotta have this, you gotta do this. So hey, that's just how things are. Should breed-specific legislation be legal? Should breed-specific legislation be legal? If I understand this correctly, I'm gonna say yes. How you feel about each of the following types of breed-specific legislation? A person who owns an identified aggressive breed dog, example, a Rottweiler or a Pit Bull, should be required to complete special registration forms not required for other breeds of dogs. I would say yes. Because, again, the stats, the facts, victims who have lost children and people by the jaws of these dogs. It's again, all dogs, but if you're gonna start somewhere, it has to be the Pit Bull, because the Pit Bull has killed way more. The Pit Bull has killed way more than any other breed, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Person who owns a Rottweiler or a Pit Bull should be required to possess public liability insurance. I don't fully understand that. I'm gonna say I'm in the middle. Certain aggressive breeds of dogs should be completely banned within communities. Yeah. Because wherever a Pit Bull is, that's where destruction is. Like nearly every single time. If there's a Pit Bull in your community, destruction is looming around. And there's nothing except for a bullet, except for a knife, a sword, that's going to stop that thing from attacking and killing someone. These things have escaped homes, fences. They can jump, 10 feet in the air, over fences, break out of leashes, go under fences, go through fences, find a way out of a house, and they will find the someone or another animal or another dog to kill. Oftentimes, it's the Pit Bull. I don't think I've ever heard of the Beagle roaming around and tormenting communities. I've never heard of a Chihuahua breaking free from a house, from a leash, and tormenting communities. I hate all dogs, but let's be honest, it's the Pit Bull that has done it the most. The Pit Bull. We can't compare Pit Bulls to Chihuahuas. We can't. Again, I hate all dogs. But we can't. They can't. And they gotta stop comparing Pit Bulls to Chihuahuas. Two different worthless mutts. Two different. And the facts that state that which one is the most dangerous, most aggressive, the most bloodlustful, that is the Pit Bull. Restrictions on the sale of aggressive breeds of dogs should be allowed. Again, I want all dogs eliminated, though. Keep that in mind. Certain aggressive breeds of dogs should be banned in public areas such as parks. Strongly support. Again, who usually use parks? Children. Adults. People just want to go to the park and relax. We don't want to be bombarded by these dogs or pit bulls. We want to go to the park, relax, chill, whatever. Leave in peace. Man, I can't go to parks anymore. Now the things that I know, it's like I can't go to parks. Because I know there's going to be a dog nut. I know there are going to be dogs there. And it's not going to be cool. I'm going to feel uncomfortable. I'm going to feel anxious. Going to be keep looking where this dog is. No. Can't have that. Can't have that. Identified aggressive breeds of dogs should be properly confined and leashed. Well, no. Again, leashes are useless and worthless. If you're gonna leash a pit bull, they should use like those yoke of irons, not no chains or string leashes. Use like a yoke of iron as a leash for pit bulls. Identified aggressive breed of dog should be required to be muzzled. Yeah, and I wish more pit bulls were muzzled. I think that's a step in the right direction, at least. I think muzzles are better than leashes. Though again, the best choice is again to eliminate these worthless mutts. For each of the following statements, select your level of agreement. Select your level of agreement. Dog control problems are people problems are not limited. No, this is a trick question. Dog control problems are people problems and not limited to breed or mix. Again, it's yes, but it's also the dog as well. I think it's a bit of both. So this is a trick question. I'm right in the middle. Dog owners have the burden for properly training and socializing all dog breeds. Again, we can't rely on stupid ass dog nuts to properly train a worthless mutt. We can't rely on training, because that alone does nothing. It doesn't prevent people from dying. Again, if you have to train a dog to not act like a dog, then there's a serious problem here. Very serious problem. Why train it? Why even train a dog? If dogs are so wonderful, why even train it? Why condition it to be something else? People keep saying dogs are perfect. We don't deserve dogs. But why do you need to train it, though? Then why do people have to train your dog? And when your dog is not doing what you want to do, where do you go? You go to other people. You pay other people to train your dog. The dog owners have the burden for yes, fine. Strongly agree. Sometimes aggressive dogs are needed or warranted. What does this mean? Sometimes aggressive dogs are needed and warranted. Sometimes aggressive dogs are... I'm in the middle. I don't understand this question. Owning a dog is a right. Disagree. It's not a right. It's not even a privilege. It's like it's stupidity. It's stupidity. Like, what's the point? Like, I can't see a purpose. I'm an open-minded person. I try to connect dots. I try to find good things and bad things, but I can't find a good thing about dogs. Like, why would someone want a dog? You spend your whole life picking up dog shit, cleaning up dog piss, throwing your money down the toilet, all to rub and grope a dog. And I don't know. I don't get it. It's not a right. It's not even a privilege. It's just it's more like a punishment. I think owning a dog is like a punishment. And people don't realize they're being they're being manipulated by this dog industry and by those that run, and I mean that 0.1% that run this dog industry. So it's not a right, it's not a privilege, it's just no. An adult should be able to own any breed of dog. Strongly disagree. Again, if it comes down to it, we eliminate every single bully breed. That's a good start. We eliminate every single bully breed. After that, we eliminate every single dog. And actually, going back to owning a dog is a right, and I'm gonna correct myself. The only good thing I see of dogs is dog meat. It's people who eat dog, because at least they're eating. Because again, we gotta eat. People have to eat. So using dogs and as food for dog meat and boiling them, frying them, whatever, that's one thing. That is one thing, and that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to dogs. Because again, they don't do anything for the nature. They're destructive towards nature. Banning certain breeds of dog by a government body, city, country, state is an outreach of governmental authority. We'll say, so overreach. What does that mean? Hang on, I'm gonna see overreach. Hang on. What does overreach mean? Overreach. All right. So overreach means to get better of someone by cunning or reach too far, as in never lean sideways from a ladder or overreach. Master and breeds. No. Disagree. No. Again, the government. Again, I'm more anti-government. I said it. But, however, nevertheless, we have a government that, that has tried their best to keep us safe for over 3 years or so. We had to do so many protocols, etc., 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 to keep us safe, to keep people from dying. They have seatbelt laws. They have, driving laws, workplace rules. Toy guidelines. You go to construction, you have certain rules there to keep people safe. You become a doctor, rules there to keep everyone safe. Got to know which chemical to use, which medicine, all these other stuff to use in order to keep people alive. So, and again, if something goes wrong, okay, for instance, the toy example, like if a toy hurts someone or kills someone, that toy gets put off the shelf immediately. But dogs have been killing children. And a lot of people, even dog nuts, some of them love children. They want to protect children. I think children are important, but these dogs target children the most. They kill children the most. And again, I'm not a government person, but one thing I'll agree on with the government is to ban and eliminate dogs from our communities. You can start with the pit bull and bully breeds and work your way down. Banning specific breeds at a local level improves public safety. Of course, again, we spent 3 years all doing all that stuff. Man, so I got laid off just to keep people safe. A lot of people got laid off to keep people safe. You know, people were lining up for Walmart, big lines to keep people safe. And all the other rules and stuff. But dogs continue to kill people and torment people and hurt people, but nothing is done. Nothing is done. Oh, they have leash rules. Who the frick cares? That does nothing. And oftentimes, even when they're on a leash, they pull away and they attack. They still attack when they're on a leash. Leashes do nothing. Leash alone does nothing. Dog bites are serious public, of course. The aggression against other dogs is a serious community issue. Dog aggression against other... Again, I don't really care about the other dogs. But, oftentimes, it's the pit bull that's attacking and killing other dogs. Banning specific breed creates an animal welfare issue. In the middle, an aggressive dog, regardless of breed, should be neutered and sprayed. Again, man, it's funny how I hate dogs, but it's dog nuts themselves that are cutting off the dog's privates. Dog nuts are cutting off a dog's privates. And somehow this is okay. It's okay to cut their privates off, which again it's good because this thing doesn't get to procreate, but you know, come on. But even this, it's who cares? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter. So if whether they're whatever neutered or sprayed, is there really, like, come on. I believe both sides, whether they're neutered or sprayed or not, they still attack, they're still aggressive. It doesn't matter. I'm in the middle for that one. An identified aggressive breed of dog should never be available for public adoption. I agree. Aggressive dogs can be rehabilitated. Disagree. Anti-chaining, anti-tethering laws should be required. This is a trick question here. Anti-chaining and anti-tethering laws should be required. Anti-chaining. Let's say, how do they word this? Like, anti-chaining and anti-tethering laws should be required. If an unknown Labrador Retriever ran towards you, how would you react? You know what? if I have my double-sided axe, I'll get it. No, 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 no. Yeah, I would get it, and just like Thor, go for the head. Again, I don't like when anything runs at me. Could be a bee, could be anything, even people. You do that, you're gonna get dropped. You gotta have some manners. A lot of these dog nuts don't have no manners. They only care about their damn dog. They think everyone's gonna like their dog, which is kind of good. They think everyone's gonna like their dog, which is good, because if that dog comes to me thinking I like your dog's gonna get your dog's gonna get it. It's gonna be on you. It's gonna be on you. The blood is going to be on my axe and on your hands, because you were stupid enough to think everyone, including myself, would want your stupid ass dog jumping on me or coming towards me. No. So I guess I'm for it, because that's like a free kill. These dog nuts are allowing me to kill their dog, pretty much. They're saying, hey, you have permission to kill my dog. That's what they're saying. To me, that's what it seems like. So again, if they love their dog and if they have manners, they'll keep their dog in check, keep it on a worthless leash, keep their dog away from me, period. How do you feel about training rehabilitation programs? I don't give a shit, really. I don't care. Again, all dogs should be eliminated. Again, these questions and their responses are just... It's tricky. How do you feel about training rehabilitation programs for rescue dogs, such as... Why not have an answer like, I don't care. Don't care because this, or I hate dogs, or something like that. But this is just like, this doesn't let them know how I really feel. All right, we're gonna end it there. Probably take a while to load. So there you have it. You witnessed me taking a survey, which I thought, what? What is this shit? I said male. Like, why does it matter? Asgardian. I don't know why that matters. Like, why does it matter what race I am? I mean, if we're all, oh, come on. I'm gonna say, dog butcher, dog butcher. Oh, I don't know. Well, ask one. Well, what difference does it make? Why does race? Come on. If y'all want to be past race and all to be integrated, whatever it's called, why does it matter what race I am? Why does it matter where I'm from? What? Come on. Aren't we all human? Aren't we all supposed to be diverse? So who cares? I'm bad to the bone. So there you have it. Hold on. Took 45 minutes to do that. I did not expect it to be that long. 45 minutes. And what I think, you can tell the survey was made by a dog nutter. A few questions I felt were very tricky, and the answers did not represent what I really would express myself as. I wish there was more like an other, so you can actually type what you really mean. But overall, okay survey. Took quite a while, but there you have it. So again, another Worthless Mutts. I am Gore the Dog Butcher, and remember, it's okay to hate dogs.